Get into it.
Oh, I gotta put this joint on the John.
Right, you won't put on that backwards.
Oh, sorry. Feast, can I get a beat? Can I get an intro on some like
Actually,
one
put the
type?
flower pot here.
Yo, what type time you on? What type time you on? Yeah, I'm really ashy, but I'm feeling really cashy. Really, I messed it up. F it up. F it up. F it up. F it up. What type time? I'm with that guru, yeah. With that CB leader. Yeah, we some teachers. Talking about what type time y'all on. Talking about what type time y'all on. And welcome to the show. And Feast still going. Feast still going. And Feast still going. Welcome.
I'm good.
Brethren!
What's up?
How art thou?
I get into it.
We are back.
Got a special guest with us today.
The guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Feast himself.
It is
Guru.
My boy Guru.
Here. Let's pop it. How art thou, brother?
Thou brother is great.
Can you introduce yourself to the folks out there in Philadelphia and beyond?
Introduce myself. My name is Nafis. I hail from the Uptown region of Philadelphia.
Oh, word. We love that. Shout out to Uptown.
Yeah. Low key, just the bull, the guy.
Word.
Just be around. Low key, very low key. Okay.
Very, very low key. And what have you come to present to us today, brother? What type of time you on?
What type time I'm on? I came to present my clothing brand today. I have a few pieces with me that I could show you guys, actually. So.
Wait. Before you pull out some pieces, brother, explain to us about this clothing brand a little bit more. What type of time you on?
Well, my clothing brand is basically very simple. Just a clothing line for leaders, people who really do what they want, when they want. You know what I'm saying? They.
No, it's cool. Rock up.
Okay.
What type of time you on? What's your clothing brand actually about? It's cool.
Say it again.
What type of time you on?
Well, my clothing line is basically, it's very simple. It's just a brand for leaders.
It's cool.
It's okay.
Just go like this.
What type of time you on?
No, that's so funny.
Yo, literally, we can cut all of
I
this.
know you can cut it off.
3,
But I'm
2,
thinking
1.
about the memory card too. I'm thinking about our space in there.
That was like
That's why I
15
said
seconds. I just gotta get what I'm gonna say.
All right, you want
I
it?
lost my
No.
words.
But when we edit it too, we could just keep like when you say.
Yeah, we can just. So, what type of time you on?
Stop asking me that question.
I'm sorry. So, explain to us what is guru in a couple sentences.
So guru, if you look it up in the dictionary, the meaning is like a spiritual leader. So I basically just took leader from that, because I feel as though that I'm a leader. So
Word.
I just wanted to make a brand just centered around that. People who are just really do what they want, pretty much. There's nothing really complex about it. Very simple. Just
I love
leader.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
Somebody who wakes up every day and they walk to the tune of their own drum. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's definitely part of me.
Word. So definitely, I feel like we got some leaders in the building,
Yeah.
Sure.
and you said it sounds like you. With that being said, huh?
I said I love that.
Yeah, same. I love it too, but like, I wanna. So you talked about guru and how that means leader. How do we go from guru to rough?
So, I mean, like I said, I've been doing this. Well, I haven't said it yet, but I've been doing this since. Just stop. Don't laugh at me.
You're cool.
But I've been doing this for a really long time, like since 2016. So, along that journey, I've had like a few hiccups in the road, if you will. So, during those hiccups, I've had like deep journeys, within myself, like just finding myself and shit like that. So, I came up with rough during one of those journeys, and basically the definition for rough for me was like my own philosophy is like basically just not perfect, like just not perfect, but at the same time, like that's the beauty in a lot of shit. Like when it's not perfect, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like when it's just at its rawest form, you feel me? Like that's pure purity.
I feel that. And that's really interesting because my mind just took it to a place where it's like, all right, you're guru rough, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like a rough leader, right? So a leader that leads people, but in a rough way where it's like not where the status quo would be for a leader. You know what I mean? What you put a leader in a certain box, the leader will go in.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in that box. So I'm looking at other people to be examples of that. But who comes to mind for you that's a rough leader that leads people, but not like a regular leader would? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who comes to mind?
I mean, obviously Kanye West. Like that's just easy. I wouldn't say like he's a leader, but like people definitely look up to him. And, like he's very unorthodox with the shit that he does. Like he doesn't care about anything. Like I wouldn't say he doesn't care about anything, but he walks to the tune of his own drum. Like he just does what he wants, like all the time. Like, says what he wants, does what he wants.
Right.
He basically has like a cult following that just does whatever he does. So like I wouldn't really call that a leader. That's just like somebody that's, you know, out of the box, and people like that, obviously. But I'm trying to think like who I would like put in that box, like a rough leader. Because I just feel like there aren't any. Like I'm the very first one.
Right, I was really just over thinking that. Like you're the sort of, you know what I mean? So like, carry it.
Like, it's unprecedented.
Yeah, like keep on moving forward, even though everything ain't perfect. Like that's the type of time I'll be on.
Yeah.
Where I feel that definitely, that's what my whole concept of life is, for me. It's like, you better off thinking, rather than what you see in the freaking midst of the now. You know what I mean?
Real.
Thinking about the future rather than what's happening in the present. Because it can look really dirty and really rough. But we're leaders. We're going to lead ourselves out of this whatever. Not lead ourselves because we are getting led by other people. To be a leader, you got to get, you know what I mean? But we're going to find our ways out of it to see it to a better position, a better perspective. I like that.
For sure.
But with that being said,
what was one of your rough patches though? Like you said, because you mentioned that you had like some rough, that's where the name came from. Like, what would you say that was like? Because I know you had different experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, what was your roughest like patch that you had to go through?
The roughest one?
Yeah.
The roughest one was like just when I felt like I would have to like just not do this shit no more. Like do guru or rough anymore because of responsibilities. Like I just didn't have the time. Like I just felt like, you know what, I could just, I'm saying like it's not that deep. I can just get this up and go ahead and work, join the workforce and just work and build a life that way. But like, you know what I'm saying? And that was because like I was holding myself back because everything wasn't perfect. Everything wasn't how I saw it. Like it wasn't coming out like how I saw it like perfectly. But I had to like get over that. Like I read a lot of things. Like I watched a lot of fucking I curse line. Sorry. I watched a lot of podcasts, self-help podcasts, stuff like that.
Keep you motivated.
And I learned like it's okay. Like just keep moving. Like I learned like to document versus create. Like documenting is easy. Like trying to create something is like hard. Like just like making this video today. Like just post it versus like trying to like cut it up and like make it super perfect, like having a logo be there, like just post the shit and you know what I'm saying, have it documented, like we did something this day, you know what I'm saying? And just make it better from then on, like just
that's some tea right there for stubborn creators out there like myself, for real. You know,
because you never know, like a lot of shit, people say this all the time, like people who make music, like the shit that I put out, I didn't even like it, like, and it wound up blowing. You feel me? Like, it be those ones, like the one you think that ain't perfect. Like, I hate this shit. I gotta fix this. I gotta do that. And the whole fucking market love this shit. Like, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? You owe yourself that.
It's a thing because like I'm better off thinking, but I'm also like an overthinker. So it's like I gotta watch myself because I think myself into a tunnel, and then like I'm under all this creative dirt,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't take myself out of it. And I was like,
I feel that.
you know.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm learning right now. So I appreciate that. I'm getting inspired, and I feel like that's another segue I want to go to. How are we influencing the people with this brand? What do we want to do? What's the wave we want to shift, or what's happening?
So, I mean, I feel like everybody is like, just has something that's like that they're specially gifted at, or like they have a talent, or whatever the case may be. Like I like to help people pretty much. Like I like to help people, just like this podcast. People that may have like the same goals as me. Like I'll give them like everything that I do. Like, oh, you can get your t-shirts, printed hair, or whatever the case may be. Like I'm just really, I don't know, generous that way. Like I like to help people. Like I don't hide no game. So I guess in that way, like just anything I learn, I'll just, you know what I'm saying, give it to whoever needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not holding shit back, or if I feel like somebody needs some healing words, I'm definitely gonna give them to them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even mean to cut
This
you
shit
off.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be all it takes for somebody to get to the next level. Like plenty of times, like I've been down, like, and I just went around my niggas, and they just like said something, and I just right back, like, yo, I just needed that fucking word. Like I needed that fucking uplifting. You know what I'm saying? And I got right back to what I was doing. Like,
And that's the type of time we on. That's the type of time we on. We trying
For
to
sure.
build that community. You know what I mean? So like, love that you said that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Love that you said that.
What you about to say?
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, cause like everything that he just like everything he just said, like that's moral. Like what type of time it's all about. You know what I mean? Like this is the type of time we trying to be on. Like build that community. Like where we all can like help each other.
And that's why I'm back.
As one. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's also the thing where being creative and being an entrepreneur and being a business owner is rough and it's tough. And you need people to lift you up when you're, down in the, because there's ups and downs. And that's what we're here for, guys. So check us out when y'all can. Type time.
So let's get into the merch though.
Yeah, show us what you got.
Get into the merch.
So I did bring a few pieces. Last time I came here, I was empty-handed. I didn't really have much on stock.
You did.
I mean, much on hand. I gave one of the colors to, I wouldn't say a customer, but somebody was outside of this office that we're in right now, and she came up to us and was like admiring the stuff. So like I gave her one of the hats. It was a brown hat that went with like these. These are all the different colors.
I love
This
it.
is the original logo, by the way. Guru. Very plain and simple, very timeless.
Tell them what the line means. I remember you told us about the line.
The line means balance.
Balanced. Did you hear me?
Balance.
Balance.
Balance. Balance is key. You need a healthy balance with everything you do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Balance is key.
Oh, then we got the t-shirt too. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Looking real rough over there.
Yeah,
got
Seam
the
got the
t-shirt.
t-shirt on. I got one right here.
Where? And where can they find all this stuff?
I actually have a website, gururough.co.
Okay.
Say it again.
So where can we find all this stuff anyway? You got a website or something?
Yeah, I actually have a website. It's gururough.co. And you can follow me on Instagram at guru.rough.co. And my link is in the bio right there, so you can just get to the website right there from right there.
Where? Say this,
Check
yeah.
them out. Check them out.
Yo.
I have my very first women's piece.
Oh,
It's
yes.
a crop top. Crop top for the ladies is a ringer tee.
It's all about the inclusion.
Yeah, I usually do stuff for the guys, but like, I got little sisters. And I have a daughter, you feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make something for the ladies. You know, ladies, y'all spend your money for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. But y'all really about that retail life, for real. Guys, they just be buying their drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't be worried about the clothes. They worried about their little Gucci Jabang.
But we're changing that. We're shifting that culture. You know what I mean? We're trying to be like, what type of time you on? Like, you know what I mean? Invest your money in here and not in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a nice little thing you just brought up. So I'm glad you said that because I had to speak on it. Type time. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Next time we slide, you're gonna have something else in the tuck. So with that being said,
someone away right now.
what is on the way for Guru?
Is she on the glasses?
So I didn't show them.
Yeah, that's the
I
best
did.
part.
Like, come on, man.
That's
Like,
the best part.
we into accessories now. Like I have glasses. Like I have glasses. I always wanted to make some glasses. I said this like 2 years ago. I need to make some sunglasses. Nobody did that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say nobody, but where I'm from, nobody did that.
Word.
So
Word.
I'm a leader in that type of way too. Like I'm not scared to like step outside the box and do shit that other people don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like and really go hard at it. You feel me? Like it's nothing. So.
With that being said, don't be afraid to be judged, because I feel like that's another thing that's holding people back.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get ourselves confident enough in ourselves before we tell anybody about anything. Or who cares if we tell anybody? Just do what you gotta do,
Exactly.
and you'll be surprised the following you'll get, the love you'll get from your community and from your.
They just want to see you
people.
doing something, bro. I'm telling you, like honestly, they just want to see you doing something.
Just
like,
do it.
Just doing something. Like you're gonna get the love. The love gonna come.
Just do
like,
it.
I'm 6 years in. I still get like 15 likes on a post sometimes. Like it's part of the game. Like everybody not super popular. You just gotta work. Like, do what you gotta do.
Consistency.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Nothing gonna be
is
given
key.
to you.
Word.
All these people that you see that got what they got, they work for it.
Word. You got a quote for us for last bit of the show? You got something for the people?
You know, I was thinking about it on my ride here because, like, the last interview, I was like, it was very, I wouldn't say it was shallow, but I don't feel like I had anything, like, you know, in that realm of things to say.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm very intelligent. Not stupid, but
Word.
it's like that.
Okay.
But, quote, I don't have one right now. I have my own quote. Life's a game, no fair. Suck it up. You know what I'm saying? There's no fair. It's cool.
No fear. I like that.
Life's a game, no fair.
I can dig it.
Fuck it.
Word.
Don't be sorry.
Life's rough.
Life is rough. Don't be sorry.
I feel like you just summed up the
No, I'm over here thinking. I'm like, that's just.
that's low key cold. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
It's low key cold. Low key cold. So with that being said, y'all, peace. Have a good day. And check us out. What type time?
What type time?
Peace out.
And it's just like
No.
I should have did it.
Right.
What type time you on? What type time you on? Okay. You could cut the joint off.
She probably watched us in the camera. Like, what type of time y'all? What time is it? Yeah, time is up. She was already my dick when I went over there. So that's about to be 10 o'clock.
She better tell Rachel to leave.
Rachel was still sitting up there too.
You know they is.
Waiting on us.
You know they is. She said, I think she probably gay though. Rachel. I thought she was dropping hints at first. Like, I just like to have fun. I'm
She
like,
said binary, non-binary. Alright, so let's speed up.
I like to wear
I'm trying to
clothing. Let me